Chosen one, have you been feeling a stirring deep within your spirit? A restlessness that makes no sense in the natural, but refuses to let you stay the same. You try to explain it to others, but they do not understand. You look at your life right now, and it may not match the vision you carry, yet something inside of you knows. You are not who you used to be, and you are not yet who you will soon become. Hear me clearly. This is not imagination. This is confirmation. God Himself is shaping you, molding you, and positioning you for a season that is about to unfold. The voice you carry will not be silenced. The authority within you will not be ignored. And heaven is sending this prophetic word to declare, who you will soon become has already been confirmed by God. If you are not chosen, this word is not for you. But if you know you are set apart, if you have walked through prophetic dreams, angelic visitations, and spiritual encounters, then this message has arrived at the perfect time. It will answer questions you have been asking in secret. It will confirm what your spirit already knows. Chosen one, type 777 or 444 in the comments right now as your agreement with heaven. And before we go further, subscribe to Rise of the Chosen, tap the bell icon, and share this message. Because what you are about to hear will not just inform you, it will transform you. The stirring. Why you feel shifted. Chosen one, the restlessness you feel is not random. The shifting inside of you is not a mood swing, nor is it a phase. It is the Spirit of God awakening you to destiny. You feel the pull because heaven is confirming what your spirit already knows. You are changing, you are being prepared, and soon you will step into who God has already declared you to be. This stirring often begins quietly. One day, you realize the things that used to satisfy you no longer do. The conversations you once enjoyed now feel empty. The circles you used to belong to no longer fit. You feel like a stranger, even among familiar faces. Why? Because your spirit has outgrown the place where you are. God is enlarging your capacity. The prophetic word over your life is pushing against the walls of your current season, and your heart senses it before your mind fully understands. Some of you have even tried to explain this shift to others. You've said, "I don't know why, but I just feel different." And what do people say? They dismiss you. They tell you it's nothing. They cannot see what you see. But chosen one, hear me, they don't need to see it. The confirmation is not for them. It is for you. This stirring reveals itself in subtle ways. You start dreaming dreams that feel prophetic, dreams that carry divine weight. You wake up with burdens that did not begin with you, prayers that feel larger than your personal life. Sometimes you walk into a room and feel an atmosphere shift, even in silence. These are signs that God is aligning you with your future identity. The prophetic encounters you are experiencing are not accidents, they are confirmations. Chosen one, the stirring is also why you feel uncomfortable in mediocrity. Average living irritates you. Shallow conversations drain you. Ordinary goals no longer satisfy you. That discomfort is proof that you are not ordinary. You are chosen. God is shifting you from comfort to calling, from survival to destiny, from being overlooked to being confirmed. And yes, this stirring can feel unsettling. You may feel lost at times. You may ask, "God, what are you doing with me?" But remember, every chosen one experiences this before stepping into who they are meant to become. David felt it while tending sheep, restless for something greater. Esther felt it in the palace before her divine assignment was revealed. Even Jesus felt it in the wilderness before his public ministry began. The stirring always comes before the unveiling, so do not resist it. Embrace it. Lean into it. When you feel restless, take it as a prophetic sign. When you feel uncomfortable, recognize it as spiritual confirmation. When you sense a shift, understand. Heaven is pointing you forward. Chosen one, God has already seen who you will soon become. And this stirring inside of you is heaven's way of letting you know your next season is near, your transformation is underway, and your destiny has been confirmed. God's everlasting purpose, what becoming means. Chosen one, before you can fully step into who you are called to become, you must understand what becoming truly means in the eyes of God. Becoming is not about status. It is not about titles. It is not about being recognized by people. Becoming is about aligning with your divine identity, the one that God confirmed over you long before you took your first breath. The world tells you that becoming is about climbing ladders, building platforms, and seeking validation. But heaven says becoming is about surrender, obedience, and transformation. It is about allowing God to shape your heart so that your character can carry the weight of your calling. It is about walking in spiritual identity, not worldly recognition. When God says you are becoming, He is not giving you a new identity. He is revealing the one that has always been there. He is peeling back the layers of fear, rejection, and doubt, so that the chosen one He created can rise to the surface. The prophetic word over your life has already been spoken. Becoming is simply the process of catching up with what God already declared. Think of Jeremiah. God told him, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart." That means Jeremiah's becoming was not about invention, it was about revelation. It was about walking into a destiny that was already confirmed. Chosen one, the same is true for you. You are not becoming something new. You are becoming who you were always meant to be. This process is often slow and painful because God is building something eternal. He refines you in the fire of trials so that no circumstance can shake your foundation. He prunes away relationships, desires, and distractions that do not align with His plan. He disciplines you, not to harm you, but to prepare you for the authority you will carry. Becoming means you must first be broken so you can be rebuilt into the vessel heaven designed. Chosen one, this is why you cannot compare your journey with anyone else's. Their process is not your process. Their pace is not your pace. Your becoming is unique because your calling is unique. Others may seem to rise faster, but remember, they are not carrying what you are carrying. Their process may be lighter because their assignment is lighter. You are chosen, and chosen ones always walk through deeper fire. But that fire is the very confirmation that your destiny is greater. God's everlasting purpose in your becoming is that you reflect His image more and more. Your prophetic dreams, your spiritual encounters, your angelic visitations, these are all part of the divine shaping process. They are reminders that heaven is close, guiding you, molding you. Becoming means your identity is not rooted in who people think you are, but in who God has already declared you to be. Do not despise this process, chosen one. Becoming may feel like isolation, but it is protection. Becoming may feel like delay, but it is preparation. Becoming may feel like silence, but it is strategy. Every season, every test, every rejection is part of the transformation that confirms who you will soon be. And here is the promise. When the process is complete, when the season shifts, you will stand in your identity with authority and clarity. You will not be confused about who you are. You will not be shaken by people's opinions. You will know, without doubt or hesitation, that God has confirmed you. You will become exactly who He designed you to be, and no one will be able to deny it. Signs, you are being transformed right now. Chosen one, you may wonder, how do I know if God is truly transforming me? How can I be certain that I am becoming who He confirmed me to be? Let me tell you clearly, there are signs. God does not move in silence without leaving evidence. If you pay attention, you will see that your life already carries prophetic markers of transformation. One sign is the refining of your patience. Things you once rushed into no longer tempt you. You are learning to wait on God's timing instead of forcing your own. This shift is proof that your character is maturing. Chosen ones are never released too early, because premature promotion can destroy destiny. If God is slowing you down, it is because He is building patience inside of you, preparing you for a role that requires endurance. Another sign is that your authority is growing, even in small ways. You may not stand on a platform, but when you speak, people listen differently. Even those who ignore you outwardly cannot shake your words. Your voice is carrying weight it never had before. This is heaven's way of confirming that your identity is shifting from ordinary to chosen. Prophetic dreams are another clear sign. Lately, your dreams may feel more vivid, more urgent, more spiritual. You may dream of battles, victories, or new seasons opening before you. These dreams are not random. They are prophetic glimpses of the transformation happening within you. They are heaven's confirmation that you are being aligned with who you will soon become. Spiritual encounters also increase during transformation. You may feel angelic presence when you pray. You may sense God's nearness in moments of silence. You may hear His whispers more clearly, as if the noise of the world is fading away. These encounters are divine affirmations that heaven is guiding your becoming. Chosen one, you may also notice that your discernment is sharper. Where you once overlooked patterns, you now see them clearly. You sense hidden motives in people. You recognize danger before it arrives. You hear spiritual undertones in ordinary conversations. This heightened awareness is not paranoia. It is confirmation that your spiritual eyes are opening. God is training you to see as He sees. Another sign is separation. People who once walked closely with you may suddenly distance themselves. Opportunities that once seemed secure may collapse. Circles you belong to may no longer feel right. Do not mourn these losses. They are signs of transformation. God is removing what cannot go with you into your next season. Every closed door is a prophetic confirmation that you are being elevated. You may also notice that your appetite is changing. Entertainment that once distracted you now feels empty. Activities that once satisfied you now feel shallow. Instead, you crave prayer, worship, and truth. This hunger is not coincidence. It is proof that your spirit is being reshaped. God is preparing you to carry His presence more deeply. And perhaps the greatest sign of all is the tension you feel. You know you are no longer who you used to be, but you are not yet who you will become. This in-between space is uncomfortable, but it is holy. It is the place of transformation. Just as a seed dies in the ground before it rises as a tree, you are in that sacred middle ground where old identities fade and new identities emerge. Chosen one, do not despise these signs, celebrate them. They are proof that God is at work in you. They are heaven's confirmation that you are in process. And soon, the process will give way to manifestation. Soon, the chosen one inside of you will step into full authority, and everyone will see what heaven has already confirmed. The new identity, who you will soon become. Chosen one, hear me clearly. God is not simply improving you, He is transforming you. You are not just becoming a better version of your old self. You are stepping into a completely new identity. The old has passed, the new is being formed. This is not speculation, it is divine confirmation. Heaven has already seen your future, and what you are becoming is greater than anything you imagined. So who will you soon become? You will become a voice of clarity in a world of confusion. While others chase empty words, your speech will carry prophetic weight. When you open your mouth, wisdom will flow, and even those who once ignored you will be compelled to listen. Your words will cut through deception, heal wounds, and guide the lost. You are becoming a vessel whose voice carries heaven's authority. You will also become a pillar of strength. Right now you may feel weary, fragile, or overlooked, but God is fortifying you. Trials that once broke you are building resilience. Rejections that once crushed you are producing endurance. Pain that once silenced you is sharpening your authority. Soon, people will look to you as the one who stands when others fall, the one who prays when others give up, the one who shines when darkness tries to cover the earth. Chosen one, you are becoming a healer, not necessarily with medical hands, but with spiritual authority. Your presence will carry peace. Your prayers will shift atmospheres. Your intercession will break chains off others. You will speak words that mend broken hearts and release freedom into bound lives. The pain you once carried will become the oil you pour out on others. Your scars will be someone else's healing. You will also become a leader, even if you never sought the role. Leadership is not about titles or positions. It is about influence, and chosen ones influence by example. Your obedience will inspire others. Your faith will ignite faith in them. Your endurance will remind them that God is still faithful. Without trying, you will become a shepherd to those searching for truth, a guide to those stumbling in darkness, a prophetic voice to those desperate for direction. Another dimension of your new identity is wisdom. Not human wisdom, but divine insight. God is already sharpening your discernment. Soon, people will seek you out for counsel because your perspective will carry solutions they could not see. Your advice will not come from books or theories, but from the Spirit of God, and your wisdom will save others from destruction. Chosen one, you are also becoming a carrier of divine favor. Right now you may feel doors are closing, opportunities slipping away, people overlooking you. But when the season shifts, the same doors that were locked will swing wide open. Favor will surround you like a shield. You will walk into places you never applied for, receive blessings you never asked for, and stand on platforms you never sought. Not because of your strength, but because God has confirmed your identity and is releasing favor to match it. And perhaps most importantly, you will become someone unshakable in faith. Trials will not move you. Opinions will not define you. Attacks will not silence you. You will be rooted deeply in God's word, so much so that storms will rage around you but never uproot you. You will embody stability in a world that is crumbling, and others will draw strength from your example. Chosen one, this is who you are becoming. A voice of clarity, a pillar of strength, a healer, a leader, a vessel of wisdom, a carrier of favor, and an unshakable warrior of faith. You may not see it fully yet, but heaven has already confirmed it. Your transformation is not future, it is unfolding now. And soon, the world will see what God has always seen in you. So lift your head. Do not doubt what God is doing. Embrace the process because your new identity is already forming. And when it emerges, no one, not people, not demons, not even your own doubts, will be able to deny who you have become. The preparation process, what God is doing internally. Chosen one, before God reveals you publicly, He must prepare you privately. Before He confirms you before others, He must refine you in secret. Becoming is not just about what the world will one day see, it is about the internal transformation that heaven is working right now within your spirit. Preparation always comes before manifestation. Look at David. Before he ever stood before Goliath, he was prepared in the fields, fighting lions and bears in secret. Look at Joseph. Before he ever wore the robe of Pharaoh's second in command, he was prepared in prisons and pits. Look at Jesus. Before he began his ministry, he was prepared in the wilderness for 40 days. Preparation is the unseen hand of God shaping you into who you are confirmed to be. Chosen one of the first stages of preparation is pruning. God removes what cannot grow